What's up, guys? Today is day 12. I am 12 days out from my gastric sleeve surgery, and I want to give you guys an update on everything that I've kind of made note of thus far. Last Friday, which was, I think it was 8 days out from my surgery, they removed my staples, and I'm gonna be honest, it didn't hurt as nearly as bad as I thought it was going to. I don't know. I had some stitches taken out of my hand one time. It was like 16 stitches, and I mean, they just yanked and cut, and it was terrible. So I thought this was gonna be something like that, and it wasn't too bad at all. I think I had like 21 staples, and then I had a little stitch left over from that drain that they had in there, and wasn't too bad. So now I would say, so I got the surgery on the Thursday. I left the hospital on a Friday. By Saturday, I was going to my son's soccer games. It was painful. I mean, I wasn't driving. I was still on pain meds then. On Sunday, I went to the soccer games. And then I didn't really do anything on Monday. But by Monday, I already wasn't taking pain meds. By Tuesday, I was driving. So kind of give you an idea how quickly some people can kind of get back on their feet. And at this point, guys, I mean, I'm going to the store, buying groceries, coming home, cooking. I can do a lot of things. I just can't do like heavy lifting. You know what I'm saying? So that's kind of my biggest limit right now. I can't put a lot of force on anything. But it's getting a little bit better. I mean, just a few days ago, if I was sitting back on the couch, I couldn't like get up, you know. I had to like get somebody to help or sit in such a way where I could just push up off the couch. And right now I don't really have to do that. I can, my left side is more painful than my right. I think one of the surgeons had told me that they had to kind of stretch a lot of muscle in my abs because that's where they did most of the big stuff. I'm assuming that's where they removed the stomach out of. When they cut a piece of your stomach off, they take it out of that hole. So if I'm getting up or I'm just trying to do anything that involves any core, I just try to do it with the right side. Because if I flex the left side, it can hurt. At this point, coughing and sneezing doesn't hurt that much. I was super lucky. I didn't sneeze at all for probably 7-8 days until after my surgery. So I sneezed very violently. So that would have been really bad. As a matter of fact, I never sneezed while I had my staples in. So it was at least 8 days. I did cough a couple of times, which hurt, especially the first couple of days. But I was lucky from that standpoint. So guys, I've got a few notes in my phone, and I'm looking at this Baritastic app. Baritastic. It's like bariatric and fantastic put together. Seems to be very popular in the bariatric surgery community. I joined the bariatric surgery subreddit, and a lot of people use this app. So I guess this is just something that's really big in this space. So food. So far, guys, I still cannot eat meat. Now, I had a follow-up appointment. You know, when they removed my staples and stuff, they told me that the first meats I will eat should be like ground meat, ground turkey, ground hamburger, that sort of thing. They definitely don't want me eating steaks, roast, or even chicken for that matter. Just like biting off a piece of chicken. They said it can get stuck and can cause some problems for some people. But overall, guys, my stomach is starting to feel pretty good. I mean, obviously I can't hold much, But like the first few days, you drink about a shot glass full of water, and you drink that water, and it'll hurt, when it hits. But you got to keep doing it because it's the only way to stay hydrated. You wait about another 5 or 10 minutes, and you just take another to get that water. Another 5 or 10 minutes, just do it, and you just got to keep doing it. It's the only way you're gonna get that. My doctors want me to do, I think it was 36 to 64 ounces, or 32 to 64 ounces, something like that, of water. So, it's a little bit easier to drink water at this point, but I still can't, just drink multiple gulps. It's just like I have a little cup with the measurements, and I just take a sip, one gulp, and then I wait a little bit and drink another gulp. That's how you have to do that. But, I've been eating yogurt, mashed potatoes, refried beans, and scrambled eggs has been the closest thing to a meat. And it has been like a lifesaver because, I don't know, you just be really kind of craving a piece of meat or something. And it's actually Thanksgiving in a couple of days. And I really won't be doing much of anything. But I'm at peace with that. I knew this was coming. I knew there wasn't going to be a big Thanksgiving for me this year. Hopefully ever. It will always just be like, boom, get a nice little portion and be good. So that's that with the food update. All right, so like I said, this Beartastic app is really neat. You can keep track of all kinds of stuff, your water intake, your protein. So far, guys, since the start of my liquid diet, I am down 29 pounds, and I am 246 pounds, down from 275, I believe it was. When I started the liquid diet, I was 275 pounds. That was pre-op, obviously. And like this app here, let me see if I can do a little screen record. I might be able to share this with you. So on this Beartastic app, let me kind of go back out. So you can see my weight loss is at 29 pounds. I'm gonna click on it. So I have my milestones broken down, and I was wanting to lose 100 pounds. So I started at 275. I want to get down to 175, even if that's not where I stay for life. I just want to just lean out, and I just want to get right in there because I want my new limit to be about 185. So 175 on the lean in, 185 on the, kind of going up. I don't want to go above 185 because I look up, blink my eyes, and be 200 again, and I don't ever want to see that. So I'm trying to get all the way down to 175, guys. And so I have that broken up into these milestones. I have 2 out of 10 milestones already done, 28.51 complete overall. As you might be able to see here, it's 17.4 pounds before surgery. I know a lot of that was water weight because leading up to my liquid diet, I was kind of indulging, having last few meals, guys. I live in Kansas City, so I had to get me some barbecue, Gates in particular, but we also had Jack Stacks like 2 days before that. So yeah, we was getting it. So 17 pounds lost before surgery. That's just going liquid diet, and that's just causing a lot of water to leave. You're not taking in carbs like that, so you're really shedding a lot of water. So I did that. After surgery, 11.2 pounds. So then down here it has rate of loss. Have 1.51 pounds on a daily rate, weekly rate of 14.3, monthly rate of 28.6. Now, I expect all these numbers to go down quite a bit because so much of this is due to just a huge amount of water loss in the beginning. And even since my surgery, I've probably been somewhat on the dehydrated side because I'm still not taking in much salts at all. So I'm not holding I'm not holding a lot of waters, and I'm just not getting a lot of water. So I'm really struggling. I wouldn't say I'm really struggling, but it is difficult to get 64 ounces of water. I'm probably between 32 and 40 ounces. And so I need to do better with the water. So anyway, so there's the weight. And then we have, so you can log food on here. The food logging is, it's not as easy and simple as some other things, but it's in there. My total loss has been 9 inches, guys. So they have you measure around your waist, both arms, neck, chest, both thighs, and your butt. So, all those inches that I lost altogether since my very first measurements at 275, I'm now down 9 inches from around the body. So there's that. It has a little counter. So it says 12 days since surgery. It's telling me my BMI. So guys, it has a timer built in, reminders, if you need to remind yourself to drink, remind yourself to eat, just different things like that. So it's got a lot of helpful things in here. And also, as far as my weight, I have one of those Fitbit scales that's, it's on Wi-Fi and everything. So you just get on it, it'll get your weight and your body fat percentage, and it'll just upload to Fitbit. But my Fitbit is synced with this Veritastic app. So I just get on my Fitbit scale, and then bam, it's right in here in my app. So that's pretty helpful. And that allows me to, just really keep an eye on everything. All right, so let's see. All right, guys. So if you like this type of content, I hopefully will be covering my journey in pretty great detail. I'm going to be making a lot of videos. I do try my best to respond to any and every question. I know this particular channel that I'm uploading to is not seeing a lot of action as of late, but I'm trying to get it going again, guys, and I really want to answer some questions that I kind of had going into it. So if you like this stuff, guys, please like, share, and subscribe. Hit the thumbs up, and maybe even the notification bell, you know what I'm saying? So yeah, guys, check me out. Also, guys, I've probably mentioned this in my other video, but I'm really kind of stoked about it. I am doing a time-lapse weight loss. Oh yeah, I want to show you my stomach. So guys, as you can see, they got these little pieces of tape on here now. They call them steri strips. The lady said I need to probably wear these another week. So this Friday, I can take them off. But she said if they come off in the shower, it's no biggie. And that's one thing,
guys,
they want you to
actually want to share with you
towards the shower head,
kind of my process with
don't just
my time lapse.
Pressure of the water just hit you right in the incisions, I guess.
Check that out here.
So that's the thing.
And
yeah, guys,
stay tuned because
subscribe to the channel, guys. I'm going to be doing this weight loss time lapse.
Pretty cool.
Hopefully going to be one of the most detailed ones. And yeah, so check me out.
All right, guys. So turning on all my stuff to do the time lapse picture. So the lighting that I use for video is obviously constant lighting. And the lighting that I use for my time lapse is all flashes. So, yeah, so I got to turn off a lot of these lights to get the desired effect for my flashes.
got a flash down here on the floor, and it was difficult to get to for a few days. About the last 3 or 4 days, I've been able to do it without using like something to press the button. Got a flash on the ceiling as well. And I was looking into getting me some, because these are all speed lights, battery powered speed lights, you know, all triggered with a remote trigger. Got the trigger on top of my camera, which that triggers via radio my flash here. And then all the rest of the flashes trigger via flash. So they're all slaves to this one. And this was a slave to my trigger. So that's that. Okay, so I'm gonna have to turn off these lights. So I'm actually doing 2 time lapses. One, and this, it's probably not politically correct to call them wife beaters anymore. So I guess it's a tank top undershirt. And this is kind of just in case when I get all said and done, I look absolutely like not ready for prime time. So I might kind of put this time lapse out there. If I put anything out there. Actually, I don't know. I might not put anything, to be honest, but I probably will. I probably will, guys. So I would say it's probably a good 80% chance. So I always do a test shot, make sure my framing is still good. I've got like everything just precisely, you know, done to where, let me see. So I use this remote and it triggers a flash trigger on my camera. And I have a 2-second delay. So I have places all taped on the ground, so every day everything's always the same. So I'm gonna take this first picture so you guys can kind of see what I'm doing with this light on, but this light is actually gonna come off here in a second. I'm gonna turn. See, I keep this remote in my pocket. I just press the button and I just put my hand back. So like I said, guys, all those pictures I just took aren't gonna work because it's gonna be too bright because of this light. And I have all my settings on the camera in manual. So the camera is just gonna be all blown out. So let me actually take the real ones. So this is the real light that's in the room. And I hate it. I got this, I don't know, a 3200K color temperature bulb here, and it's probably gonna, you know, kind of mess me up. But I have my white balance on my camera set to flash, so it should be okay. So here we go. I always like to do even though I started with this photo, I just like to come back to it. All right, guys, so that's what I'm doing every day. I miss maybe here and there, but I'm trying to do at least 5 days a week, shooting for 7. I think it'll look cleaner the more frames I have. And hopefully I'll be able to really kind of do something pretty neat with the time lapse.
you know, I think I'll be able to create multiple ones. Maybe one just from the front, just, you know, maybe one from the back, maybe a spinning one. When I fully rotate, I'm skinny in the end, something like that. So